Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Your Love Story, December 2019. And this is through my tarot cards. And this is for you coming from Leo. First, let me give you my email address andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. The first card that I'm going to pull for you will be for you coming from Leo for the first 15 days of December, for you coming from Leo. And this is a wonderful card. And this card will represent the ability to attract a new romance for yourself in the first 15 days of December. You have that magnetism, you have that aura. So make the play, contact the person that you're interested in, and you will see in the first 15 days of December, you do very, very well to find a new romance. Now we'll pull another card, and this will be how your ongoing romance is going to do for you coming from Leo. And let's see what the card says. This is a card of differences. That means you may have some differences between you and your ongoing romance partner. But it's the card of togetherness as well. Nothing breaks down. So all you got to do is to somehow persuade your ongoing partner to come your way of thinking, or perhaps you go that way to go the way of thinking of your ongoing partner. Togetherness must be improved with this card, and you will see that you will do very well in the first 15 days of December with your ongoing love partner. Now about your marriage areas, and let's see what the card says. Marriage areas. Well, this is a card that says everything is not seemingly as it seems to be. Some things may crop up in the first 15 days of your marriage, nothing very bad. So if you sense that something is not right, be investigating it quickly in the first 15 days so that you're not surprised or blamed about anything in the first 15 days of December. It's not a bad card, but you got to be ready for something going wrong, it says. And it's not terrible, it is just a bit embarrassing. Okay. Now about your marriage. So let's see what the cards are going to say about your marriage areas in the last 15 days. No, I think that was for your marriage. But let me pull another one and see. Very good. Well, it's a card of conflict. So the second card I pull about your marriage will say that stay away from conflict in the first 15 days of December. Walk away from it. Don't antagonize it, and things will be okay for you. Now I'm going to go to the last 16 days of December. Last 16 days. And for you coming from Leo, this is the card of entanglement. So if you find a new romance in the last 16 days, you'll be a person who is entangled in some kind of difficulty, whether with a third party, whether in finances, anything of entanglement. So don't give your heart away too quickly. Just take your time in the last 16 days of December. If you find a new romance, don't rush into it too much. It is full of problems for you. Now, what about an ongoing romance that you may have? How is it going? It's a card of conflict. So all you want to do is remove the conflict, which means don't create, since you listening to me, don't create conflict in any area of your life with your ongoing romance partner. And you will be much, much happier with that. Stay calm, stay away from creating opposition in words or in action. That's all you need to do. Now, what about your marriage and family, or marriage mainly? What about your marriage? So let's see what this card says. The only issue I have in your marriage area is financial stress. So you don't want to hammer away at it. Find out how to release the tension. Find out gently how to bring up the issue. So this card says that remedies can be found. So all you want to do basically is to stay away from bringing up touchy financial issues, and you'll be just fine. This card can also lead to arguments. So you don't want to also get into a state of argument. Just quieten it down by keeping quiet. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There'll be some of you who's going to be very lucky during the whole month of December in the area of romance and love. Let's see who these ages are going to be for you. Well, from this card, the sign of the sun is right on the top. So I'm going to say if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73 or even 82, these are the ages going to be very lucky finding a new romance, making the ongoing romance wonderful, and making your marriage tip-top and wonderful as well. So you're the lucky ones. If you are not of these ages, you may need to see me for a 90-minute session. And during this 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50, you'll be able to know many, many ways of making yourself very lucky. That'll be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. Now I'm going to talk to you about caution. This is a card of caution for you coming from Leo. And from this card, I will say that you have to be very careful in areas of romance and marriage, things going very, very wrong. If you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, these are very troublesome ages, and they will create problems in the month of December for you, where romance and marriage is concerned. So you've got to lie low in every way, take the soft approach. Now about the color. So what color am I going to recommend for you? Let's see what the card says. Well, I'm definitely going for the color yellow. So wear plenty of yellow waist upwards. That's where the colors matter, waist upwards. As much as you can, yellow, and touch yellow in any way, and you'll be very lucky in areas of romance and marriage in the month of December. And now about attachment. Who could you find attachment to or special care for? And this card would be the card of Pisces. So I would say with this card that you'll have the chance to meet somebody in Pisces in the form of a new romance, or the possibility of your ongoing romance could be Pisces. So the attachment to Pisces will grow very strongly for you with you in the month of December. And now I'm going to talk to you about direction energy. Well, 9 planets are surrounding us. So when we look north, south, east, or west, left or right, we are going to find plenty of energy coming up your way. And what does the card say? Well, from this card, I will say try to face north as much as you can for the whole month of December. Wherever romance is being tried out for a new romance or ongoing romance discussions or marriage discussions, face north and the energy of romance and marriage will be increased for you. It gives you the inspiration. So when you face north for the month of December, you'll be facing some of your best planets. Now, whether AM or PM is going to be good for you. Well, in this form of astrology, the day changes at 12 noon. So for you coming from Leo. So I would say from this card that PM is going to be a much better period for you. 12 noon to 12 midnight. That's when you can get your romance planets working, whether for ongoing romance, whether new romance, and your marriage as well. That's the time when you can do well. Now, I have a 90-minute session, and during this 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And I'm going to give you plenty of information from the universe, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions. All this will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And I'll show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have within you, that I have, that everybody has. How to connect it is the trick, and I'll teach you how. And I'll show you how to formulate together with me your personal lucky lottery numbers. I'll show you the way to do it so that you can keep doing it and try to formulate your lucky lottery numbers every time you want to buy a lottery. So with all that information, you'll be able to manage your 8 or 9 years very, very well. So send me that email, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO, the number 9 at gmail.com, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, thank you and goodbye.